Nobody expected HoYoverse to drop Nicole and a Mavuika rerun in the same patch. That is actually evil, because now every Genshin player is stuck between pulling the newest universal support monster or one of the strongest pyro characters ever released. But wait, that somehow was not even the craziest part of the 6.6 livestream, because this patch also revealed a full return to Sumeru, a massive new Archon Quest, a terrifying new boss, brand new artifact sets, and even our first real tease for Snezhnaya. And after watching the entire special program, I genuinely think version 6.6 is doing way more than just filling time before 7.0. This patch feels like the beginning of the next era of Genshin. So let's break down everything from the version 6.6 Luna 7 livestream. Starting with the thing everybody is searching right now: the livestream codes. The 3 official redemption codes are, these expire insanely fast, so redeem them immediately. Now here's the thing. The real headline of this livestream was Nicole. Nicole is officially releasing in Phase 1 of version 6.6 alongside a Durin rerun. And honestly, the moment HoYoverse showed her kit, the entire community reaction changed instantly. Because Nicole is not locked into one niche archetype. She works universally. That alone makes her one of the most important characters in the entire 6.x cycle already. Nicole is a pyro support focused on team buffs, coordinated attacks, and strong utility. And the coordinated attacks adapting around your active character's element is the detail that really changed people's opinions. Because now players immediately started imagining her everywhere. Mono pyro, forward vape, future teams, even completely new archetypes we probably have not seen yet. The Bennett tier comparisons exploded for a reason. Whenever a support works universally instead of only inside one restricted team type, the value instantly skyrockets. And the timing could not possibly be worse for players trying to save Primogems, because Mavuika is rerunning in Phase 2. That is genuinely brutal banner timing from HoYoverse. If you skipped Mavuika back during 5.7, this rerun is incredibly dangerous. She has been gone for months, and despite newer releases, she still feels absurdly powerful. Her mechanic continues making her flexible in almost every type of team. Main DPS, sub DPS, aggressive pyro carry. She basically does everything. So now the entire community is entering a full-on Primogem civil war. Nicole players, Mavuika players, and then the third group, the people trying to save for Snezhnaya after the teaser shown during the livestream. Honestly, HoYoverse knew exactly what they were doing with this patch timing. Now let's talk about the other new characters. Lohen is officially releasing in Phase 2 beside Mavuika. He is a cryo polearm character with a very aggressive combat style centered around building resources before unleashing stronger attacks. And visually, he looks incredible, especially during the combat showcases. The icy effects and fast thrust animations immediately made him stand out during the stream. What I like most right now is that HoYoverse did not try forcing him into looking overly complicated immediately. The gameplay presentation looks smooth, fast, direct, and easy to understand at first glance, which honestly helps a lot during livestream reveals. Then there is Prune, probably the most chaotic little gremlin in the entire update. Prune is an Animo Catalyst support appearing in Phase 1, and personality-wise, she instantly stood out during the stream. Very playful energy, very chaotic expressions. And honestly, she already feels like one of those characters the community adopts immediately, especially because her event art and animations looked ridiculously expressive. Now, moving into the weapon reveals. We officially got 2 new 5-star weapons shown during the special program. Nicole's catalyst is called Angelos Heptades, and visually, this thing looks gorgeous. The floating ring design with the glowing golden centerpiece immediately gives massive celestial energy. Meanwhile, Lohen's polearm is called Disaster and Remorse. Completely opposite vibe. Sharp, cold, clean. The weapon design almost looks surgical. And honestly, HoYoverse has been cooking lately with weapon aesthetics. Now let's talk about the new artifact sets. because these are absolutely going to start Theorycraft wars immediately. The first set is called Celestial Gift. The second set is called Disenchantment in Deep Shadow. Right now, players are already trying to figure out which future characters these sets were secretly designed for. And you already know the artifact farming discourse is about to become unbearable again, because every single new artifact domain creates the exact same cycle. This set is broken. This set is niche. Actually, the old set is still better. And then 2 weeks later, everybody changes opinions again. Now here's where the live stream suddenly shifted tone completely. The story content. And honestly, this might have been the strongest part of the entire special program. Version 6.6 is bringing us back to Sumeru for a brand new Archon Quest. The visual direction instantly felt different from a normal bridge patch. The atmosphere looked heavier, more dangerous, more mysterious. And the moment that Torre appeared on screen, the entire livestream chat completely lost it. The official quest visuals already look insane. Traveler, Nahida, Torre using Muso no Hitotachi. The whole thing feels like Sumeru is entering a completely darker phase. And that is exactly why people are suddenly treating 6.6 way more seriously than expected. Because this no longer feels like filler before Snezhnaya. It feels like setup. Major setup. Especially with the Snezhnaya teaser shown afterward. Now obviously, HoYoverse did not reveal everything yet. But even that short teaser was enough to completely hijack community attention. New environments, new enemy styles, completely different atmosphere. And suddenly, people started questioning whether spending Primogems in 6.6 is even safe anymore. That is the psychological warfare happening right now inside the community. Pull Nicole? Pull Mavuika? Or survive until 7.0? And honestly, there is no easy answer. Now before we talk about the overall impact of the patch, we also need to mention the event lineup. Version 6.6 is bringing multiple new events, including Phantasmal Pals, Trials of the Brave Warrior, and Kaleidoscopic Color Chase. Phantasmal Pals especially looks like the main flagship event of the patch. And according to the stream, players will even be able to obtain a special weapon appearance through event participation. So definitely do not skip the events this patch, especially because HoYoverse usually hides a ridiculous amount of Primogems inside these update cycles. We also officially got confirmation of new story quests for Nicole and Lohen. There is also a brand new boss coming in version 6.6, Exalted Master of the Heretical Path, which might honestly be one of the coolest boss names they have dropped in a long time. The visual design already looks intimidating, and something about the visual style feels extremely important lore-wise. So what does all of this actually mean for normal players? Simple. This patch is dangerous for your Primogems, because 6.6 is stacking immediate value against future hype at the exact same time. Nicole already looks incredibly future-proof, because universal supports almost always age well. Mavuika is still one of the strongest pyro units in the game, and Snezhnaya is now close enough that every pull suddenly feels expensive. That means players need actual priorities now. Meta, favorites, lore, future saving. You probably cannot comfortably do all four unless your wallet is terrifying. I genuinely think this was one of the smartest live streams HoYoverse has done in a while. Because instead of trying to overpower players with 50 random reveals, they created pressure. Meta pressure, lore pressure, future region pressure. And the result is that version 6.6 suddenly feels important. Not because it is the biggest patch ever, but because it feels like the world of Genshin is actively moving forward again. So now, I need to know your situation. Are you pulling Nicole, saving for Mavuika, or skipping everything for Snezhnaya? Drop your plans in the comments, because this might genuinely become one of the most divided banner debates we've had in months. And if this breakdown helped you catch up on the entire livestream fast, subscribe. More version 6.6 coverage is already coming very soon.